Hi, I'm John Lincove with Consumer Reports, and I'm here with Jen Stockberger, Senior Automotive Engineer in charge of our Child Safety Seat program. Jen, for new parents, what should they look for with a car seat?
Well, the first choice is what type of seat they want. For their smallest passengers, they actually have two choices. The first is a rear-facing only infant seat, and that's what most parents choose simply for the convenience of the detachable carrier. You can move your baby around while it's sleeping. The other is a convertible seat, and this can actually present a better value. This is a seat that starts out rear-facing, much like the infant seat, but as the baby grows can be turned forward-facing so they can be used for a longer period of time.
Is there any certain time frame when a child might move out of an infant to a convertible?
Yeah, there's a couple. The first is the laws and what the American Academy of Pediatrics says, 1 year and 20 pounds. That's the absolute minimum point before you should even consider rotating your baby forward-facing. But new research says they're actually safer rear-facing. So advocates are now saying keep them rear-facing as long as the seat allows in terms of its height and weight limits.
Okay. With a convertible seat, what type of features should parents look for when they're shopping?
Right. The first is the adjustments you need to make around your child. Things like buckles and straps and harnesses. Parents should be very comfortable about how those work. They have to be very secure to keep the baby from moving. The other is installation features for the car. Things like recline indicators. For very small babies, their heads are very heavy relative to their body. You want them reclined enough so their head doesn't pitch forward. It can actually cut their airway off.
And are there different features for something such as this infant?
Yes, certainly. And for infant seats, one of the things that's readily obvious is the handles. They have to be comfortable using those. They should be down when they're in the car in most cases. And in both cases, we talked about level indicators. The same thing is on the infant seat bases. This one happens to have a very nice one in that it's a ball level, much like you see a carpenter using. It tells you when that recline is right. And on this seat, very easily adjusts to different car angles.
How difficult is fit for a car safety seat, and what type of methods should consumers use to get the seat fit?
Right, there's actually two ways you can still install car seats in the car. And don't get discouraged if it's very difficult, because there's actually some seats that are incompatible with some vehicles. The first is a seat belt. You can still thread the seat belt through the belt pass, tighten it. Very important. Read your vehicle owner's manual and the seat owner's manual to see how to do that. The second is what they call the latch system. Lower anchors and tethers for children. And the mainstay of this is two bars, metal bars, that are in what they call the seat bite.
And that's the area where the seat and the cushion, the seat back and the cushion meet.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
That crease between the two. And sometimes they're not visible, so you have to find them. Again, read your owner's manual. And that can give you a secure installation as well, and combines with a top tether that goes over the top.
And that goes over the back of the seat, and it bites into an attachment in the back.
Right.
Okay. Now, are there two types of attachments, or more for latch?
Yes, there's two types of attachments for latch. The first one, which we show here, is called what we call a push-on latch connector. The jaw opens and bites onto that bar. We actually think these are a little easier to use, not just to install, but to take off, because you push the button and pull straight back.
And what's the other type?
The other type is a hook-style connection. Okay to put on, but can take some force to release, particularly if you have to take the seat out. It can be difficult to detach.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Jen.
No problem.
And for more information on child safety seats, look at our ratings. For Consumer Reports, I'm John Lincove.